Relax, breathe, and let tonight's story bring comfort to your heart. Yuri and Marigold. This story is about Yuri and a beetle named Marigold, forming a beautiful friendship based on compassion and kindness. In a tranquil village nestled between rolling hills and vibrant meadows, young Yuri lived in a modest cottage with her grandmother. Yuri was a gentle soul, often found in the garden, tending to the flowers with her grandmother. One bright morning, she discovered a small, golden beetle struggling to walk with one of its legs tangled in a thin strand of tall grass. Compassionate by nature, Yuri carefully untangled the beetle and placed it in her paw. "You've up for now, little friend," she whispered with a smile. The beetle, which Yuri named Marigold, after her favorite flower, twitched its antennae in gratitude and took a few tentative steps. From that day onward, Yuri and Marigold formed an unlikely yet beautiful friendship. Every day, the two explored the garden together. Yuri would show Marigold the blooming flowers and teach her the names of each one. Marigold, in return, seemed to listen intently with her tiny feelers twitching curiously. On rainy days, Yuri would shelter Marigold inside the cottage, cook necessity, weave shelters to keep her comfortable. When Marigold found her favorite spot on Yuri's shoulder, she would sing in a delicate hum that filled the room with warmth. The entire village soon came to know about Yuri's unusual companion, and they admired the kindness and care she showed to such a small creature. One cold winter's night, a fierce storm rattled the village. Worried for Marigold, Yuri ventured outside to find her. She called out softly, her voice trembling in the icy wind. "Marigold, where are you?" She heard a faint rustle near the snow-laden flower beds and hurried over. There, shivering under a wilted petal, was Marigold. Yuri gently scooped her up and tucked her inside her warm coat. Despite shivering from the cold herself, Yuri could not bear to think of her friend suffering. She carefully carried Marigold back inside and placed her near the fireplace, where her grandmother had brewed some warm herbal tea. Yuri's grandmother smiled warmly and placed a gentle hand on Yuri's shoulder. "You have a kind heart, my dear. Compassion as pure as yours is a rare gift," she said softly. Marigold, now warm and safe, twitched her feelers in gratitude and nestled into Yuri's palm, pressing close as if to say, "Thank you for saving me again." As the storm raged on outside, Yuri felt a deep sense of fulfillment. She knew that no matter how small a creature may be, every life deserved kindness and compassion. She whispered to Marigold, "We hope we'll always be there for each other, once of we." Marigold responded with a gentle and Yuri knew their bond would remain unbreakable. They fell asleep by the fireplace, wrapped in the warmth of their friendship. A new gentle story is ready for you. Iris and the Sunbeam Spirit. This story is about a young girl named Iris, who helps a lost sunbeam spirit named Sedge find his way back to the sky, forming an everlasting bond of friendship and kindness. Iris was a young girl with a heart as bright as the morning sun. Living in a quaint village surrounded by lush green fields, she was known for her kindness and her eagerness to help others. One summer afternoon, while wandering through the forest near her home, Iris stumbled upon a mysterious, glowing light. As she approached, she realized it was a tiny spirit named Sedge, shimmering with the golden glow of sunbeams. Sedge, the sunbeam spirit, had lost his way and could no longer find his path back to the sky. Iris, ever helpful and compassionate, decided to aid Sedge. Together, they embarked on a journey through the enchanted forest. Iris sang songs to guide Sedge, whose light brightened with every step. As they traveled deeper, they encountered various creatures in need. A family of squirrels had misplaced their acorns, so Iris helped gather them. Sedge used his light to warm a nest of baby birds, too cold to survive without the sun's warmth. In the heart of the forest lay a vast, serene pond. A hive was mirrored the sky so perfectly that it often confused spirits. Sedge explained that he had fallen into the pond and lost his way. With Iris' clever thinking, she found a way to reflect Sedge's light onto the pond, creating a radiant bridge to the sky. As Sedge ascended, he showered Iris with sunbeams of gratitude, illuminating the forest with a dazzling brilliance. From that day on, the bond between Iris and Sedge remained unbroken. Whenever sunlight filtered through the trees, Iris knew it was Sedge watching over her, a reminder that her kindness had brought light not just to a spirit in need but to her own heart as well. She continued to help everyone in her village, spreading Sedge's light wherever she went, making the world a bit brighter each day. Our next story is here to warm your heart. Wisteria and Immerse, A Tale of Safety. This story is about a human girl named Wisteria and her gentle guardian, Immerse, who discovered a true meaning of safety in an enchanted forest. In the heart of a vast enchanted forest, there lived a kind-hearted human girl named Wisteria. Wisteria had long, flowing hair the color of golden sunlight, and eyes that sparkled like the stars. Each day, she explored the lush greenery and vibrant flowers of her woodland home, always accompanied by her gentle guardian, Immerse. Immerse was no ordinary beast. He was a gentle beast, a majestic creature, with a coat as white as snow and eyes that glowed with a soft blue light. His presence brought a sense of calm and safety to all who encountered him. Together, Wisteria and Immerse shared an unbreakable bond, understanding each other's thoughts and feelings without words. One day, as they wandered deeper into the forest, they came upon a hidden glade where sunlight filtered through the leaves, casting a warm, golden glow. In the center of the glade was an ancient stone well, covered in moss and ivy. Wisteria approached the well with curiosity, feeling an inexplicable connection to it. "What secrets do you hold?" she whispered, gently touching the stones. Immerse stood by her side, his soft eyes watching over her. Suddenly, they heard a rustling in the bushes, and out stepped a frightened young fox. Wisteria knelt down, extending her hand with a gentle smile. "Don't be afraid, little one. We mean you no harm." The fox hesitated for a moment before slowly approaching her, sensing the safety in her presence. Wisteria stroked the fox's throat, comforting it with her soothing voice. Immerse lay down beside them, creating a protective circle of warmth and security. The fox, now feeling safe, began to lead them through the forest, weaving through trees and over streams, until they reached the hidden village. The villagers, who had not seen outsiders in many years, welcomed Wisteria and Immerse with open arms. They explained that their village had been hidden to protect them from a great danger that once roamed the land. Wisteria and Immerse listened intently, understanding the importance of safety and the courage it took to protect what they loved. As the sun set, casting a beautiful orange and pink hue across the sky, Wisteria and Immerse knew it was time to leave. They bid farewell to the villagers, promising to visit again. The young fox watched them with gratitude in its eyes, knowing it had found friends in them. As they made their way back through the forest, Wisteria took Immerse's paw, feeling the warmth and strength in his grasp. "I feel so safe with you," she whispered. Immerse gently nuzzled her, his eyes reflecting the same sentiment. In their heartwarming journey, they had not only experienced the beauty of the forest, but had also learned the true meaning of safety, being surrounded by those who care for and protect you. And so, they continued their adventures, always together, always safe, spreading kindness wherever they went. Let's continue with the peaceful, gentle tale. Sedge and the Autumn Sprite. This story is about a girl named Sedge, who helps an autumn sprite called Erin heal, and together, they bring life and magic to the forest and village through their compassion. In a quiet village surrounded by ancient forests, the young girl named Sedge lived with her parents. She had a heart as pure as the morning dew and eyes that sparkled with curiosity. One autumn evening, as the leaves painted the sky with hues of gold and crimson, Sedge discovered a small, glowing creature stuck in a bramble bush. With gentle hands, she carefully freed the creature, who introduced itself as an autumn sprite named Erin. Erin was vibrant, with wings like delicate leaves and a glow that illuminated the darkening woods. The sprite thanked Sedge for her kindness, and they quickly became friends. Sedge learned that Erin's magic helped the forest prepare for the long winter, but an injury to Erin's wing left the sprite unable to perform its duties. Deeply moved, Sedge vowed to help Erin. Day after day, Sedge and Erin spent their time together, Sedge carrying the sprite to different parts of the forest to spread Autumn's magic. Despite her small size, Sedge's compassion was immense. She sang songs to the trees, whispered to the wind, and even danced under the moonlight, all in the name of her newfound friend. With each act of kindness, the forest seemed to glow just a little brighter. On one evening, under a canopy of stars, Erin's wing finally healed. Overcome with gratitude, the autumn sprite granted Sedge a special gift, the ability to understand the language of the forest. From that day on, Sedge could converse with the creatures of the woods, sharing in their stories and wisdom. The village noticed the change, too. The forest seemed more alive, more vibrant with every passing day. Sedge had become a bridge between the human world and the magical realm of the forest. Her bond with Erin had blossomed into something that benefited all. And so, Sedge and Erin continued their friendship, their hearts forever united by compassion. The village thrived, and the forest flourished, all because of one girl's unwillingness to help a small, glowing creature in need. Good night, and may peace fill your dreams.